Hello Internet, this is Sophia, stuck at home just like the rest of you for an even greater percentage of the time than even I would prefer, which is saying something. But I consider it to be my obligation, as well as every responsible person's obligation, to do their part in fighting against the coronavirus, and in my case, that pretty much means sticking at home, even to the point of me feeling extreme cabin fever. So here I am, restless like the rest of you, and even nervous like the rest of you. Not just nervous about the coronavirus itself, but nervous about whether or not I'll be able to keep everything in stock to the extent I want. I'm also worried about the corrupt orangutan in chief, Donald Trump, ignoring the advice of all of the medical experts in this country and opening this country back up for business prematurely, therefore causing millions of needless deaths, as well as other things that he's doing that will cause people to die. But the show must go on, and so I'm continuing to produce this vlog. I missed last week, but that was because I didn't have any voice. My voice was literally out of commission last week, so I had no choice but to skip a week. But now that I am capable of speaking again, I'm back. You may be wondering whether or not the illness that caused me to lose my voice was COVID-19. Well, the answer is I don't really know, because due to the low availability of tests caused by a certain orangutan in chief rejecting test kits offered by the World Health Organization, the testing criteria are so stringent that a lot of people have not been tested that should have been. Frankly, I hope it was, because if it was COVID-19, that means that I got off with a very mild case, and by this point it's also clear that I haven't caused my family to get sick. So personally, I hope that that's what it was, because that would mean that I'm pretty much out of the water. But again, I can't bet on that because I wasn't tested. But in these dark times, I want my channel to be a force of good. So yes, I'm going to continue making episodes that explore philosophical themes and attempt to help increase logic and reason and its influence in society. But I also know that we also need, in these difficult times, some things to help us take our mind off of all the stressful things. So I'll also be doing a lot of more lighthearted vlogging as well. Things that I've always thought of doing but have in the past rejected due to being too off-brand for me. Anything from Disney rants to who knows what. Of course, even my Disney rants can tend to be kind of deep and deal with serious issues. But hey, those things will at least be somewhat lighter than my usual philosophical rants. Of course, if my usual philosophical rants are what you want, don't worry, because those aren't going anywhere either. I have a number of them that I've been planning to make for some time, and so I definitely intend to keep making those. For example, there's one I've been planning for a while, which is about why disasters, whether it be the current corona disaster or other disasters, prove that the tri-omni God, which is a conception of God which is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnibenevolent, why that idea of God cannot exist. Any humanitarian disaster proves that the tri-omni God definitely does not exist. Whether it's a natural disaster, a human-made disaster, or anything in between. Again, I do not know whether or not that will be the next episode, but it is coming up fairly soon. But anyways, that's my update on where I've been and where my channel is going. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this video and comment on it. And until next time, see ya!